Is it actually true that once you are strong, you do not feel pain? And that once you feel pain, you're a weak person?
Society says Burma is weak. Yes. Hard boy. Yes. I always say that other Burma the modern as a woman is we all have the same features. The only thing that changes is our genitals.
When people have children, they don't really teach them that you are a boy, you grow up to be a man. But there are certain things that society has taught the manhood that you cannot be this or that or that or gay this or this or that. And teach them to unlearn those things.
Yeah.
Once they are able to unlearn those things, I believe every young boy will
Won't grow up to be
a man that doesn't have to hide behind pills to express themselves.
That's right. So, hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Beyond the Surface podcast. Today we'll be looking at the subject of vulnerability and strength. And to do this with me are two incredible guests in the studio, Donna and Well. They're going to help us dissect this subject. We're going to look at the misconceptions in relation to this subject. Welcome, guys. Okay, so let's dive deep into our subject for today. To start off, let me just ask this general question. What is that one point where you felt vulnerable and how did you handle it?
This might sound cliche, but I'll say childbirth. Yes, I have a daughter, and birthing her was the most vulnerable thing I have ever experienced.
Wow.
I felt vulnerable to the point of being scared for my life. In the labor ward, my husband wasn't there, no family, just me, because they had to leave to go and run some errands and come back in. I just had one nurse who held my hand and kept saying affirmative things to me, telling me to keep my eyes open, to keep talking to him so he's aware that I'm there.
Yeah.
And I can remember just saying, God, please bring me out of this. Please bring me out of this, because for every first time mom, I think it's really challenging. And people don't talk about it much. I think it's just a natural order.
Yeah.
I mean, you've come to the world to live life, come, grow up, get a family of your own, give birth, and that's just it. But I was broken at that point.
Wow.
And then snapping back after childbirth, crazy. But I was able to go through it. And I had people around me, my husband and my family, that they held my hand through it. And I was able to be myself in my vulnerability.
Right.
Yes, I wasn't Obi and Kami and shit.
Yeah.
Nobody surprised me throughout that experience. They allowed me to freely be myself and to embrace motherhood and childbirth the way that I did. And I'm really grateful for that.
Oh, that's amazing. So you'd say you're able to get through or handle that vulnerability because you had family.
First of all, God. My family, kid, and Ray also and creator. I don't know what I would do without them. I know there are women who have gone through childbirth that didn't have anybody close to them.
Yeah.
Probably the men that they even had the children with ran away and left them. Labor ward, maybe minutes after delivery, and it was just there. Just this afternoon, I saw a video of a woman who has twins, and she has one in front, one at her back. She's hawking water.
Wow.
And when she was asked her story, she said her husband left her when he found out they were having twins.
Wow.
And it broke me. But then at that point where she was sharing her story, she had people around, a foundation that was willing to help.
To help her.
People should be open to helping women, mothers, and anybody who is in any kind of vulnerable state.
Yeah. Well, do you want to share any vulnerability or how you handled it?
For me, I'd say it was in relation to a relationship actually. Okay? So there was this lady I like and
Look out.
no, this is serious. So I actually showed interest and let me say I overlapped her. Okay, so yes,
Overlapped.
when she found out or I was too much into her.
Yeah.
I felt I was vulnerable to her.
Okay.
She wasn't showing like
That there's so much affection, yeah.
affection and all that. So, with that, she could just behave anyhow to me. There are times that she would even be at fault, but I would have to
Apologize. Wow, that's manipulation, yeah.
yes. And I also like the guilt.
To say that you don't mind apologizing, even if it's a fault.
Just to keep the relationship going. Growing up, my dad and mom, sometimes they have misunderstanding, and my dad would, I know definitely it's my mom's fault. Yeah, that's it. Instead, well before, but just for the relationship to keep going.
Yeah.
My dad would now
When apologize. Yeah.
apologize, say,
Yeah.
do this thing here. So I think I picked up from that.
Okay.
That's how come I was also relating that into my relationship.
Wow.
But unfortunately, I'm considered that.
But how did you come out of that? How do you handle that one?
So, it got to a time, there are times you get fed up of things. Like, I tried all I could, it wasn't helping. I actually had a conversation with a close friend of mine, and he was like, Charlie, just move on.
Yeah.
If she doesn't see the need being with you, maybe you are worrying yourself about this, but there's another lady.
Yeah.
It was painful though, but I was just happy.
That's right. Thank you for sharing that. All right. So let's move further and let's discuss this assumption out there. There are people that feel like if you are strong, if you're a strong person is the one who doesn't feel any pain. When a generation where, especially for men, right? When a generation where for we men, you can't come out and tell people how you feel. Even if you're in a relationship or a marriage, your husband, your boyfriend cannot even, open up to you because our tradition is typically, arranged in such that a man has to bemansu. A man doesn't cry. A man doesn't ask for help. A man doesn't feel pain. If you're a man, you need to stand strong. Is it actually true that once you are strong, you do not feel pain? And that once you feel pain, you're a weak person. Once you cry, once you complain, you're a weak person. Donna, let me have your views on that.
I think that's a big misconception for men, and I'm going to talk about men because I have a man.
Okay.
And I have learned different aspects of him, including what you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Before I met him, he wasn't the type that would
Feel
anything.
Yeah.
I also wasn't the type that would talk about anything.
Yeah.
But before I met him, I actually told God that I don't want to be that kind of person. I want to be in a relationship where I'll be able to flourish in that relationship and be happy, genuine.
Okay.
Because you can look happy, but then you are not. And it's because of some of these misconceptions. So I had to, first of all, pray about it. I asked God severally for direction, and I was led to talk to him.
Okay.
I had a series of talks with him in our dating stage, so much about opening up. No matter how grave the situation is, just open up and talk about it in a respectful way that nobody feels attacked or insulted or any kind of way about it. And it took him a while to learn that. I had learned that for myself.
Yeah.
And I was just left to, should I say, pass it on to him.
Yeah.
And it took him a little bit of time to embrace that.
Yeah.
As of now, I can say that it's beautiful to watch him talk to me about certain things that before he wouldn't even talk about.
Yeah.
Even crying, being emotional, it's beautiful to watch. Not that women cry a lot, women are emotional a lot, we are used to that, but seeing a man be that vulnerable is a beautiful thing. It feels warm. It feels like, this person trusts me enough to be vulnerable
For
this situation to me.
And you'd say is because when you made him believe that you can be vulnerable with me without me not judging you. Because you see, especially a man, you are going to something at the workplace. As a woman, normally you get home, this person, even when you're dating, oh, I went to work, so and so. The man, because he's a man, will listen to you, console you. But a man will come home and come and say, hey, Jumawe, and start crying and be like, oh, your Bema, what is that?
There's a woman who tell the men that you're a man up about it. But
Exactly.
when you do that, you're dismissing his emotions, and
Yeah.
that will only teach him to also dismiss yours the next time.
Okay.
So when you also have a vulnerable situation like that, in that you might not notice it, but he'll give you back what you taken.
Yeah.
And I believe in a relationship that's not healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, if you embrace each other
Yeah.
wholly,
Yeah.
you should be able to share whatever feelings you are having at any point in time there is.
No, that's great.
I just still there. We have a man. There are times that you feel rich, let's say, yeah. But because you're a man, society says memories. Yes. Hard boy. Yes. I always say that as a woman is, we all have the same features. The only thing that changes is our genitals. Do you get? So just as a woman will feel, a man equally feel the same. But it depends on how you express it. Yeah. Do you get? A few days ago, I went to the hospital and then I had to take some lab test. So the lab technician was about taking the sample, and when I saw the syringe, I was like, was scared. I had to take it off because I don't like to feel hurt.
And that's okay.
Do you get? That is okay.
It's okay to feel that as a man.
Exactly. But the nurses were looking at me like, Obama power not yet. But family, I don't know the kind of pain they are expecting me to feel before I
Maybe you have a different skin or something.
what is it? Complain about it. Do you get? Yes, I would say there's a misconception about it in the sense that men as we are, we also feel pain. Yeah. You also feel pain, but we just act matured about it in how we express it. Do you get? There may be some instances where a guy would get a broken hand, would cry like a baby. Do you get? There are some too that they'll feel the pain, but they just try not to, express it. With me, my boys, I have friends in a circle. When you start showing
Those emotions.
the
boom up.
that kind of thing, yeah, and I'm like, no, this is me. This is what I'm feeling. So yeah, I'm feeling it. I shouldn't express it. Yeah. And funny enough, I have two brothers. We are all boys. So if it's about being man, I am man.
You are a man.
That's yeah. There are times you feel pain, and you have to. There are times even that pain you are feeling, you have to cry it up before your heart would.
Yeah, it's okay to cry as a man.
Yes. So I think it's very okay for men to feel pain and cry.
When people have children, they don't really teach them that you are a boy, you grow up to be a man. But there are certain things that society has taught the manhood that you cannot be this or that or that or give this or this or that. And teach them to unlearn those things.
Yeah.
Once they are able to unlearn those things, I believe every young boy will
Grow up to be
a man that doesn't have to hide behind skills to express themselves.
That's right. So it then comes to this question that our society is built to keep men from expressing their emotions. It's not just in this part of our country. We have built a society that men cannot express. So how, as a man, right? I mean, for the woman, it's okay. A woman cries, it's okay. If a woman, your boss bash out on a woman, and the woman begins to cry, it's okay, right? But me, the same man, my boss speaks to me very, and I feel the emotions, and I can't even think about crying in the office or doing anything. I mean, nobody. Are you okay? You understand? So our society is built to keep men from expressing their emotions. To you have to deal with it yourself. In a society like that, how do we, especially as men or especially as women, in certain situations, how do we maneuver through this? Such a society where we are not allowed to feel vulnerable. You know, for you spoke about your marriage and your husband and the fact that you make him feel that it's okay to come and cry to me. It's okay to tell me that you don't have money. You know, it's okay to tell me that, see, I don't have money in my account. You understand? My money, it is gone. It is okay to tell me that, okay? You've created that environment that allows him to express himself. Many people don't have that opportunity. They don't. So an environment like, how do you maneuver through?
I think when this podcast gets to the audience, they expect it gets to, they'll really learn the things that we are discussing, because it really necessary that you allow yourself, because you are human.
Yeah.
You need to allow yourself to be human.
Yeah.
Else, you're partly living a double-sided life.
Yeah.
You go to work and you're so stressed at work, but there's this whole burden on being a man.
Yeah.
And you leave work and you're coming home and you feel like, I'm just coming straight into my room, put my head on my pillow, and that's it.
Sleep it off.
But what about, I'm coming home, I have a woman at home. Let me come and just tell her about my day.
Yeah.
Let me see what she will say. She'll probably say something to lighten up my day, probably make something nice for me to eat or anything. You don't need to cover yourself and shield your emotions just because society said so. No, if you do that, I feel like you are not being true to yourself and your personality.
Yeah.
You are allowing society to dictate to you how you should live.
Yeah.
And that's not healthy. No.
Right. Anon, do you want to share on that?
So I'd also say that as a man, you can still be on the point that you can still express obesity, that still feel pain. And then it all goes down to how do you express it. Can't be matured about it in the sense that maybe like the instance she gave, your boss brushes hair and all that. You can not expressing or not showing in his face or crying in his face. If it warrants you crying, you can excuse yourself.
Yeah.
And go and cry.
You can excuse yourself, okay, but go and cry it off. Maybe in your car or wherever. Or maybe there's somebody that is so close to you, you can call the person and then vent that anger or call that anger house to that person. Yeah. Yeah.
So I think it has to do with the being matured about it.
If you feel pain, okay, as a person, does that means or does that shows that you don't have emotional intelligence?
I don't think being emotionally intelligent warrants you to shield your emotions. No. For the office setting that you gave, I have been in an office setting before, and also in a workplace that is not so in the beauty industry. I've been in the beauty industry.
Okay.
And I've had situations that warranted me expressing myself to my bosses.
Yeah.
And I was in my most vulnerable state.
Yeah.
But I expressed myself to them,
Yeah.
but respectfully. But then I stood my grounds and also let them understand my perspective.
Yeah.
I didn't disrespect any of them.
Yeah.
And I'll also not let you step on my toes just because you are my boss.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that. I won't disrespect you, but I'll let you see that if you speak to me in this other way, instead of the way that or the approach that you think is best, I would listen to you more than the other one that you are probably shouting on top of your voice or throwing your hands at snip next time and all of these things.
Yeah.
So no. And emotional intelligence doesn't really have to do, for me, it doesn't really have to do with showing that we need the
We have.
I don't think that's it. I think it's about learning the people in your environment, your immediate environment. If you get into an office space, what I do best is to study everybody in the office. Okay? I'm able to read a room, know that this person talks in this way, that person talks this way. They respond to this like that. I'm able to read a room. So I'm able to determine how I would react to certain things that they would say to me.
Yeah.
And my responses to them.
Right.
So that I don't put myself in an implicative situation.
Yeah.
And also to let them know that I am human just like them.
Yeah.
Let you understand that we all have different backgrounds. We are all different people. But this world is for all of us to coexist.
Yeah.
You cannot boss over me just because you are some special human being. No. I'll let you understand, but in a respectful way.
Yeah.
So that you don't feel like I'm taking your boss position from you.
Yeah. That's great. So, what we're telling our community of listeners is that it's okay to feel pain. It's life. Sometimes you feel pain, sometimes you feel good. So it's okay to feel pain. It's okay to express your pain. It's okay to feel vulnerable. It's okay.
To add up to what you said, I would see that everything is worth saying, but how we say it.
Okay.
So, if at the point you are feeling pain, somebody made an utterance to you, like, we can address the person there, but it depends on how you address it. That doesn't mean you go being so angry about it.
And it's mostly manipulators who don't like it when people are emotionally intelligent. Okay? Yes, manipulators hate that. If once they see that you are they will say vulnerable, they think that they can ride over you. Being vulnerable doesn't mean that, okay, I'm giving your power away. It just means that you're actually in control of your power. You are in control of your identity, who you are. So you are not afraid
That's a good one.
to express yourself to anybody at any point in time.
Yeah. That's great. That's great. Very, very insightful. There is an assumption out there that asking for help is a sign of weakness. If you ask for help, and not for women, of course, not to be gender biased, but
There are some people that you ask for help from them that will make you feel like you are weak.
That's
so it depends on the person.
Depends on the person. But I feel like you should also not focus on where you are getting the help for. So long as you need the help, you should try to ask.
Or you shouldn't be focused at where you are getting the help. Especially if the person is going to make you feel weak.
If you are aware the person is going to make you feel weak, and there's nothing you can do about it, but
Still take it.
take the risk. Be a risk taker. Take it. It shouldn't stop you. You need the help. You need it.
But the thing is that because he's going to make me feel weak, I won't even ask for that.
Usually, if I know that this person is going to think some kind of way about me, I won't go to that person. But there have been instances in my life that I have put that down and said, I don't care what you say. This help that I need, I must get it to. Yeah. And I'll pray to God before I come to you. By the time I come to you, God will soften your heart. You help me. If you end up not helping me, I'll take one for the team. It's fine. I'll let it go. But I won't beat myself to it because you now know information about me that I needed that kind of help. Yeah. And you probably go and tell others. No. I'll feel good about myself that I know I wasn't lying. I wasn't telling lies. I was being honest that I needed the help.
Yeah.
And you took my honesty and ran with it and created your own narrative about you.
Yeah.
That's not me. So that's not on me. So
it's okay to ask for help.
It's okay to ask for help. If you keep quiet, how will you get the help? Okay. Unless you are not going to use it for something profitable, then that's not fair. As long as you genuinely need the help, I think it's okay to ask.
Someone, you think so?
Yes, I think it's okay to ask for help. I can't say only area to speak it. So, and also you asking for help, it has to do with self-awareness. Okay. Meaning that you have seen your limits. You're not careful where you are not good at. So you need
Help
from someone. Like she rightly said, but sometimes you have to know where you are seeking the help from. There are some people that will help you today and make a mockery of you
tomorrow. Yeah.
Do you know the twist to that? When after they make the mockery of you, God will lift you up and now they will start thinking, hey, so this person that came to me for help, that's how God works.
With me like this, I always say it, good name is better than riches. And I like to offer help. In an instance where someone needs a job and I am in the position to help the person, I'll definitely help the person. Now, due to that, one day,
You also need
if the person is not for me grateful, the person will say, oh, it's because of someone that I got this job.
Yeah.
Wherever someone is, God bless him or what.
Yeah.
It. So I think helping someone is good. And it is not, it doesn't show that we are weak.
Yeah.
It has to do with me. I think even if you are helping someone, it's a blessing.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Once you receive a blessing from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even with that, even if the person is ungrateful, the universe has a way of bringing those good out in. So asking for help is not a sign of weakness.
But there are some people too that they wouldn't help themselves. So there are times that you need to help yourself. Looking at someone that you help, maybe the person needs a capital. Give the person that capital to start up a business, and the person is running the business anyhow. Next time, I don't think you want to help that person. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it has limits to which you can actually help, and some people get the help and then they misuse it.
Yes. Use it for the right means.
So it's here or there.
Have you ever been in a situation where someone asked you for help? You had the means to help the person but refused.
For my brother.
I'm your brother will watch it.
He should watch. No. That boy, he will take from me, take from my dad, take from my mom, take from everybody in the family.
Is he the last one?
Last born.
Oh, it's my sister. Come on.
Take from yeah, last born.
Yes, now.
That's what they do. Take from everybody. So I know him too well that I know when he really needs help and when he doesn't. But I don't know if NFS.
But you know you are created for us.
Let me just ask
Me like this. If I had a sister, a big sister, oh God, I'll be enjoying from her stuff.
So yes, apart from him, outside my family, I've been in situations where people have asked me for help that I couldn't do anything about it, and it broke me. It made me feel really bad because I wouldn't say I'm a giver. I mean, so that nobody will come and be asking me. But
disclaimer.
yes, but then I love to give when I have. You see, I love to share. I love to give when I have. When I don't have and people come to me, it makes me feel very bad.
Very bad.
Yes. I think it's something I should work on, but it's okay. It's okay to feel bad about it. But what I also do is that I let them know that I'm so sorry you're going through so and so situation. I wish to help. If I had the means, I would help, but currently I'm not able to. And later when I'm able to, I check in on them and then I go ahead and help.
That's been very, very insightful, right? We've spent much time diving into this subject. Want to give our last words on this? More, I'll start from you.
Okay, so like we have spoken on this podcast, I'd say that you asking for help doesn't mean you are weak. It doesn't at all. It's a misconception actually. People, we just don't have to listen to society. Just do you.
Yeah.
Which you think, if you think it's right, just do it. And men, as we are, we also feel pain. Yeah. Me sometimes I dey cry. If it warrants, yeah, I'd cry, yeah.
That's fine. I also cry too. Alright, Donna.
Okay. Well, I think we've said it all. So yeah, let's be more aware of ourselves in our vulnerabilities and express it freely without any suppression whatsoever. If it's in sharing our emotions or asking for help, let's just be free about it, but also mindful of how we express those emotions and thoughts.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your
too
time.
having us.
Thank you for
too.
sharing your
Thank
views.
you.
Viewers, thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this podcast. To sum it all up, it's okay. It's okay to feel pain. It's okay as a man, as a woman, whoever you are, it's okay to feel pain. And if you are feeling pain, you need to talk to someone. Please talk to someone. If you're a man, and you are going through any kind or sort of abuse, please talk to someone. It's better for you to talk to someone rather than going through that pain. Thank you so much. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube pages and all our social media pages. This is Beyond the Surface podcast, and I am your host.
Good things are in life for us to enjoy, yes, but that doesn't mean you lose yourself getting those good things.
Yeah.
You if you do that, you are not aware of yourself.
Yeah.
It means you don't have an identity as a person.
Yeah.
And so anything can just sway you away. When the waves go this way, you go. When it comes this way, you come. That's not a good look. Yeah. So if you spend time with valuable people, you will learn that life is not a race. Everybody has a turn around the clock.
Yeah.
It will surely get to your turn.
Yeah.